Hello, investors. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this segment of my YouTube channel, I provide weekly market analysis, highlighting the potential trade setup for the upcoming week. Subscribe to my YouTube channel so you never miss an update. In trading, it's not about hitting home runners, it's about stacking small, consistent profit over time. Small wins compound into serious growth. Slow, steady, and consistency beats chasing risky jackpots. Without wasting any of your time, let's jump into the chart. Welcome to my screen. I remember in episode 3 and episode 4, I made mention of the dollar index still being vulnerable, and we could still see potential move to the downside, and which is what happened this week. This is dollar index on a weekly time frame. I remember saying we need to hit 94 points per dollar before we can see any potential reversal move to the upside. Maybe you have something like this. But I don't know. I can't really tell for that, but yes, we're definitely coming to $94.00. Now that leads me to my trade setup for the week. I'll be starting with gold. As for gold, I don't know. You guys know I'm always bullish on gold, and I still expect us to hit the new all-time high. But if I scale down to a daily 4 hours time frame, I mean, I'm just seeing evidence reversal pattern, triple top. This is one, this is one, this is two, this is three, and I really don't know what this market wants to do, but I still know we need to break above here and keep buying to the upside, regardless of what this market does at any given area. So let's keep watching out for gold. As you know, I always like to start my analysis with gold, and for now I feel like we've been in a range, and this has not been the best market to trade. We've not created any highs since April. We've just been stuck in this dead ass range, and it's been very difficult to trade. Everybody try and lie to you that they make money off of this market while it's in a range, but trust me, it's even hard for you to make money when it's in a trending market, talk less of it being in a range. So I won't be trading gold for now, but these are my trade setup for the week. This is the US 30. As you know, I like to trade the US 30 a lot. I've been calling the US 30 going to 50 basis points, 50,000 basis points, and that's where we will be heading to. Finally, we broke out of this resistance we've been rejecting for 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 7 weeks. Trust me, no brainer. I expect more push to the upside, a possible pullback, and I know we're going to reject off of this zone eventually. Maybe pull back into the previous support, then break above. But like this analysis on the weekly time frame, trust me, if you scale down to a 4 hours time frame, you definitely see a trade setup. Exactly. We need a potential pullback for us to get into this market to the upside. But yeah, this is a major support, and the last time we came into this resistance, we gave all of this move to the downside, but then we pulled into a Fibonacci for buying, and since then the market has been buying. I remember calling this trade. It was on Wednesday, but I can't remember what was happening then. Let me show you the Fibonacci again. Swing low to swing high, and we just came to pinpoint into this Fibonacci with a structure-like pattern around somewhere here. Give us a head and shoulder before it finally moved to the upside. I mean inverse head and shoulder pattern. He first gave us a double bottom, bottom, pull out, pull back into another Fibonacci region. Yeah, and since then I've been calling the market going into 50,000 basis points, but we need to clear off this zone first before I reclaim those bold claims. We need to break above this, and with this momentum I'm seeing, I definitely know we're going to break above it. So I would like you to position yourself for any possible pullback you see on the 4 hours time frame for a very good trade setup. And let's see pullback, and bang bang bang. Same applies for Nasdaq, S&P 500. I see most of your gurus trying to sell this market. I'm like, bro, you're not blind. Yes, the markets will sell for a while, but like, we've been buying for months and we're currently still in a bull market. Till mid next year or early next year, I feel like the market is still going to be in a bull market till we reach my target, which is 50,000 basis points, and maybe beyond, and maybe we'll start selling drastically. I really can't tell what the market will do by then. But yeah, that's it for S&P 500. Same applies for EU and GU. This is GBP USD. As well, as you can see, finally broke above this support region. I've been calling 1.500 targets for GU, and if you've not found a way to get into this market to catch this swing to the upside, please find a way to do so. This is going to be a new week. You should expect potential pullback after breaking out of these highs, then more push to the upside. I mean, you just need 1.3 RR to pass your prop. I've done this analysis over and over and over again. I did it in episode 2, I did it in episode 3, I'm doing it again in episode 5, and I'm still saying the same thing. The dollar is bearish. Meanwhile, the GU, the EU, they'll keep buying till the dollar starts staging a rebound. And without wasting any time, I'll go over USD as well. We needed this market to break out of this resistance region, which we have done, and we need a pullback on the 4 hours time frame to get into this market. 4 hours time frame pullback, 1 hour engulfing candle close, bang bang bang, by getting into this market. I'll say the same thing for EU as well. I mean, look at EU on a weekly time frame. I came here to dissect this market. I came here to fully dissect this market. Now this market is going to 1.2400, but I even see the market going higher. But then I can't call that claims for now. I'm just trying to make up 1%. I'm trying to make up 5% to 3% per week, and if I can make that, I'm taking my profit and I'm bopping. But yeah, I still like to leave one position or two that will be my swing trade, and that's the way I've been able to scale in this market. Now, the same thing, drawing my Fibonacci from the lows of 2022 up to the highs of 2023, and can you see? I remember calling all of this triple top. I'm like, oh, no brainer, coming all the way here. We go here, we pull back easily. Now we're heading higher. I expect us to still breach above here, maybe pull back one more time, then hit this target that I expect and I've been anticipating. Now, what happens when we get here? I don't know. The market might suddenly just start reversing totally to the downside, or we could break above it, retest and keep buying, which is why I see the market doing, depending on the vulnerability of the dollar right now. Like I said, smart traders stack small steady profits. It's not about how much you make on one trade, it's about how often you make smart consistent trades. Protect your capital, focus on small wins, and let compounding do the heavy lifting. Trade smart, stay consistent, build wealth over time. And as of last week trade, the last setup I gave out was Euro GPY. I was like, okay, I still have the market here, I still have the analysis here. For myself, I didn't see a way to get into this market this week. I mean, the market just kept buying. We didn't really pull back, and all of a sudden, we just started buying and selling here. And I was not extremely confident or comfortable with the trade setup. So I decided to sit on my hands and let it give me what I would like to see. But yeah, this is very easy. I could see this feed play from this place to this place, which it did. I mean, you can also see it now. This is a Fibonacci on a lower time frame. This is as tiny as it gets. Fibonacci pullback. We pulled out here, pull back here, give us a double top, and finally broke above. Now we've retested. Trust me, we're going to keep buying. This is on a 2 hours time frame, and I can show you like my potential target on a weekly time frame is one 17600 17.0000. That's the price and target I expect this market to go, but I won't expect it to just blast out all the way. As you know, this market likes to dance around, play around before we finally hit the target. So we really need to be patient with this trade setup. Like I said, I came here analyzing this and expecting you. I dropped this on my Telegram channel explaining this, and that's that about Euro JPY. But like, you can still scale in. I mean, once the market opens on Monday, trust me, this is going to be a very good entry again in this market. Very good entry. What's your target? You are literally targeting 1.3 RR. This is as easy as it gets. Let me take this screenshot again, and I'll be posting it on the TG again, explaining how I'll be able to profit from this market. My target is 1.3 RR and or worse. Now, if I even scale out, I'll see a potential good support region where I can place my exit in this market, which is very simple. I'll definitely pick here. Very simple. Now that's 4 RR now. I mean, as I come here to say it. Well, let me just take you over the USD CHF as well. I mean, calling this. I mean, just look at this. Look at the beauty of this trade, man. Just look at the beauty of this trade. I mean, the direction was clear. We broke below. We broke below this support region. It has been trying to break below for years. Since 2016, we finally broke below it. Trust me, we're going all the way down. All the way down. I can't come and keep stressing on this CHF. We're going all the way down. Yeah, that's what's up. I don't need to do this analysis again. There's no big analysis or big indicator that I used. Just very simple: breakout, retest, continuation. We probably pull back again, continuation, and that's how the market will keep going until we finally hit the target zone. Yeah. Um. SZD USD. Like I said, we are bullish on this pair. I mean, just look for a way to get into this market and swing it all the way to this zone here. Market moves from zone to zone, so we need to fulfill this 0.64 region. Same thing. I've done this analysis again and again and again, over and over again. Understanding direction, the fundamental direction. The dollar is bearish. Every other pair that has USD as base currency will be bullish, from Euro USD to GBP USD to AUD USD to NZD USD. Look for very smooth pullbacks on a daily 4 hours time frame. Get into that market and hold your trade. Hold that trade. You do not want to close that trade, because you might not even get a very good entry again. And trust me, entry is top three things in this market. Yeah. Well, um, I also looking at GBP CHF. I mean, it's just so obvious. CHF is safe even pull back into this place. But then I feel like we've not broken below this support, so there's no point calling out a trade for now. But I'll be watching out of this trade and catch the trade updates on the Telegram. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the breakdown and want more trading tips and market analysis, hit that subscribe button and join the community. I'll see you next week with another market outlook.